I went, like, I was at this little strip malls or whatever, and there was it was like a UPS store or something. I was going into, I don't know what the hell I was doing. It was a while ago, but I was going into that store, and right next to it was a store that sold hot tubs, right? Now, at the time, I was having really bad chronic shoulder pain. I mean, I couldn't work out. It was like going up my neck. I couldn't sleep at night. I was trying chiropractic care. I was doing physical therapy. I was doing all this stuff to try and fix it because I didn't want to have surgery, because that was like the next step. It's like, okay, you can have surgery, and I'm like, I didn't like that. I wanted to try and rehab. So I'm doing all these things, and as I was walking into the UPS store, I look at this hot tub store, and a thought in my mind said, I wonder if Epsom salts and soaking in heat would help alleviate the pain and maybe be another therapy. And hey, it might be cool to have a hot tub. At the time when I was doing this, I didn't have the big pool that I have in my previous house. So I thought, hey, maybe it'd be cool to have a hot tub. The last house I was in was not big enough to have a pool in the yard. And I thought, well, maybe so all this, it's like a fleeting thought. I had, it piqued my interest, right? So what the hell? I walk in the store. Sales clerk comes up, room full of hot tubs, only her in there. And I walk in, and what does she say to me? What does every sales clerk say when you walk in? Can I help you? And what does every prospect say back? No, I'm just looking. Because I just make it a habit of going into hot tub stores. I just want to look around. I don't know, look at hot tubs. So it gets awkward because I'm kind of walking around. I don't know what I'm looking for. And she says, is there anything in particular that you're looking for? And I said, no, I don't know. I'm just kind of came in to look around. And she says, well, let me show you what's on sale. And she walks me past all the new models that, how all stores put the new stuff in the front, right? And all the sale stuff is all the way in the back of the store, right? And so she walks me past all these other brand new, more expensive hot tubs to show me what's on sale, okay? And she starts talking about the features of this. And I'm looking back at the more expensive ones, and I'm like, but that one looks bigger, right? I don't know. That one looks kind of cooler. Well, but this one's the cheapest. Now, I'm looking at myself. I'm not dressed like I am now, but I don't look homeless, right? Sniffing. No, I think I'm all right, So without any indication of what I was in there looking for, why I was in there, no diagnostic questions whatsoever, what is the first thing she goes to sell me? Price. Now, I can tell you that salesperson, when she's sitting with her sales managers, she's saying, well, a bunch of people came in, but they're all looky-loos. They're not looking. They're not qualified. They're not interested in a hot tub. They all care about price. I guarantee you that's the conversation happening with that sales rep. But the reality was I was at a different starting point than she was. It had piqued my interest. I had curiosity. Believe it or not, if she was a good salesperson, I'm an easy buyer. I don't know if you know this, but salespeople are easy to sell. Talk to any good salesperson. If they get in front of another salesperson, salespeople love to buy. Because we've got money, if the good ones do, right? And we love a good sales pitch, right? She could have had me. She absolutely could have had me. I had the money. I had the desire to a certain degree. I just wasn't sold if that was the right thing. So my starting point was, I'm looking for something to help with physical therapy. Would it fit in my backyard? That sort of thing. She's starting at, here's the stuff that's on sale. Let me tell you the features. We're at two different starting points. Does that make sense? And so there was and I walked out. I didn't buy the hot tub. And I think a lot of times when these leads come in, when we're trying to lead generate, we don't go from hearing that you do IT support to let's sign a contract, right? There needs to be a process. There's a series of sequential agreements of thoughts that a prospect has to go through. And that's why we do lead generation marketing, because we can take somebody who has a curiosity, who has an interest, who might have been thinking about something, and we can move them, baby step them towards being a customer, but we can't get there in one big giant leap. Now, the way we do that, as you guys know, is through educational direct response.